I'm really just sitting there playing through my head like what led up to this moment, because buddy probably driving down the street and then getting to a little road rage incident. He fed up. He throw it in park. Here we go. Bam, broke the mirror. Now, honestly, this ended way better than the last one I heard about. So good on her for rolling the window up, and I hope he got his plate.
To go crack open this Sprite and celebrate the Olympics? Beijing 2008.
So she ended up in a hospital. I wonder why. And it's just like, if the logo wasn't a good enough hint that it was a bad idea, I feel like the soda being old enough to get a driver's permit should have sealed the deal.
Oh my god, I'm kind of scared.
You would not believe your eyes if 10 million dragonflies. It's really not the time for that, huh? Look, I understand y'all terrified and whatnot, but when y'all get done, can y'all tell them to come to Texas, please? These mosquitoes been violating, fam. They done took so much blood, you would think they was crippin'.
This what I be talking about. Like, are these not the real thugs?
Boy, the Florida man different. That boy look like a One Piece character by the face. But this honestly ended way better than it could have, man. I mean, you got kidnapped by a white dude that want to play some games. Normally, you would have woke up with a spiked toilet bowl attached to your neck or something. Man would have had you playing Russian roulette with a pirate ship cannon or something, dog. But, you know, at least he just wanted to play Yahtzee. By the way, what the hell is Yahtzee? That's the kind of hit that'll spark your interest in chess or table tennis, man. I seen the love for the game levitating out his body. Then the belly flopping to the war scream. Yeah, that's a nasty combination.
Question for guys, here's the tax. Men, how do you support other men?
Here's the tax is a crazy attention grabber, but it was mad effective. I respect what you did there, because you're trying to ask men a question, and that'll definitely get their attention. So now that they hear, to answer your question, I've never understood how men are aware of that, you know, men commit suicide at a higher rate than women. And we all have this shared experience a lot of times about, you know, people not caring about how you feel and things of that nature. And so for that reason, it never made sense to me why men aren't more supportive of men when it comes to their issues, because you understand what it's like, you know, and for that reason, you are better fit to help out. You know what I mean? And so for me, when it comes to my friends, my bros, I just make sure that I'm present. You know, I give them the opportunity to speak on what they got going on or help out in the ways that I can. And, you know, I like to get rid of them negative things that they got, you know, ingrained in them, where it's like something happened and they like, oh, it is what it is. Well, it ain't got to be. You know what I mean? Stuff like that, bro. But I always make sure my bro's straight. I hope they talk good about you, boy, because you cook. Yeah, see, that's why you got to pay close attention to them commercials, man. It said Red Bull gives you wings. Halo not included.
Oh, man, I'm so excited.
Whoa. You know, you can really learn a lot about a person depending on how they handle a situation, you know. And they was excited for the seafood boil, and it came out, and they was like, whoa. And that whoa let me know that they accustomed to disappointment, you know, and hiding their true emotions. Because it looked like to me that the cook heard seafood boil and thought that was the recipe and the instructions. Like, that looked like a seafood pressure wash. I would have been sad.
Yo.
Well, I know that's right. The injuries I would have sustained would have been catastrophic from that 2-mile-per-hour collision. Boy, my leg would have been bent like a paperclip. You know, sometimes in life, man, you hit the jackpot, and the other time the jackpot hit you.
You lucky if you don't wear glasses, because you don't got to go through this.
This actually happened to me the other day when I was leaving the gym. Insanity. Y'all don't even understand the pain for real, because I've been wearing glasses since I was in the 2nd grade. Hate it. I couldn't even tell you how I lost my eyesight, man. Just woke up one day, blind as hell, went to class. The teacher kept asking me questions. I'm like, I can't see the board. She thought I was being a class clown. I got rid up for being blind. Crazy work. And it's like, with all the innovations in the world, I just feel like glasses kind of stand stagnant. I mean, they did come out with the shades attachment, or you could get the lens that'll switch up on you like the bullies in high school when you get attractive. But the whole thing is, when they do progress, it's in the wrong direction. Like, I feel like we've been needing a defroster for a long time, or maybe some windshield wipers. I mean, you wouldn't want to drive down the street with no windshield wiper during the heavy rain, but we got to walk in it. That's crazy. And it's like, how you going to put a camera on the lenses and a speaker, but we couldn't get the little black lines to fix that problem, bro? Like, y'all not considerate.
Son cut hair, too. So he was like, well, I can cut you right after here, bro.
Madam, this is not how it's supposed to look. That's actually really unfortunate. Like, I know that's not a laughing matter, but you got a nodule right there on top of your dome piece. Like, that man lined you up with an inflammatory, fam. Like, he lined you up with a bee stinger. And I want to tell you things going to get better, but it's not. Literally not, bro. Like, you, fam, this is really a learning experience, though. You know, you went to a barber that wasn't your normal barber, and he did you dirty, fam. And You know, I just think it's really important that at the end of the day, you don't lump all the barbers together because of your experience.
So you don't think you can straighten it up? It's broken.
Can I straighten it up? If my finger looked like 6:45 on an analog clock, do you hear what I'm saying? If it looked like my finger is cosplaying as a kickstand, if it looked like my finger took a detour while giving directions, and you ask me, can I straighten it up? I'm going to straighten you up with a jab and an uppercut. The audacity to say it's broken. Like you gobsmacked, you going to get smacked. You know, I just feel like there was a life lesson in there somewhere. You know what I mean? And honestly, like after watching this 10 out of 10 reenactment, I have a better understanding that you just don't have a desire to be educated.
Okay. Wow. You see that?
Yes.
Okay, so it turns out that sound.
Wow. You think that's impressive? That's not impressive to people that grew up like me. That sound effect means that there's incoming danger. You talking about wow, more like ow. It's time to run, fam. You know, the internet is just such a crazy place, bro. Because like on one hand, I'm trying to figure out who to blame. You know, maybe they didn't give a strong enough description on what a handbrake was for, because it's not supposed to give you a hand like that. I mean, I thought when the video first started that she had a side gig making balloon animals at birthday parties. What was I wrong? This girl riding around in a Dodge Ditty, bro. That's crazy work.
He's into his likings. So he's done. So let's turn the stove off.
Turn the stove off? It don't like you turned it on to begin with to me. Talking about you made it to his liking. What your boyfriend is, a Rottweiler? That chicken so raw, if it got banged by a rooster, it can lay an egg. Stack money. Comedian nigga, so I rap funny. Roll so much paper, you think that I was trying to rap mummy. It's a rap dummy. I've been full, but I still act hungry. Collecting all this cheese like I'm trying to increase my stash monthly. But that time about to pass, cause you know I got the spaz. I keep my hand on the pump like when you fill your car with gas. You wonder what this heat'll do? Well, you don't want to see the proof, cause this Glock will rise and shine like cock-a-doodle-doo. Boy, I tell you what, boy, getting into heaven seems like it's gonna be harder than winning the lottery at this point, man. I'm gonna have to see if we can get in on the curve or something. Look, I know I might be cooked, but I promise you, they're gonna put hell on preheat before you get there.
Ooh, boy.
Now, I'm not going to skip over what you just did, but I just feel like mistakes were made in a different chronological order, and I like to keep things routine. So let's start off at the beginning. That bird so white, I thought you was deep frying a Caucasian finger. Now, I understand that they call planes birds, but that don't mean that the bird got to be plain, fam. Put some seasoning on that. Now we can get to the bigger issue, which is propane and propane accessories, okay? I don't know if you understand how, oil work, but they really do love fire, and the fact that you out here baptizing that turkey and all that grease, you could have blew your whole house with smithereens.
Is this true, America? You measure distance by time.
Oh, fam, you have to. Otherwise, you're going to be late to some stuff. See, here, 5 miles could be 5 minutes. But depending on where you live at, it could be 30. And then there's also this other metric of time that you may not be familiar with. It's called BPT, otherwise known as black people time. And see, the problem with black people time is it don't really have any kind of measurements to really indicate how far away it is. For instance, if you ask your black friend, where are you at? They say, hey, man, I'm down the street. Now, they could be down the street. Or they ain't left the house yet. You never know.
In about like 5 minutes, we're going to start macing people.
Why would y'all do that?
I don't know.
Why? Fam, you asking the wrong questions. Look, I'm not Einstein, but I am a man of common sense. And if somebody come up to me that calm and say that in 5 minutes they going to start macing people, I think the best course of action for me to take from that point forward is to not be there in 5 minutes when they start macing people. Fam, I'm impressed. And it's not because of the fact that you just did a really difficult trick that I couldn't even comprehend trying. You know what I mean? It's because you did that on that death trap that we call a scooter. And I just know that by the time you learned that trick, your shins probably took enough beatings to be classified as part of the Jackson 5.
Okay.
I mean, I knew as soon as I seen you start running that you was cooked, but I didn't expect you to get pan-seared. That wasn't even like a run for real. That was more like a walk with the caps lock on. But this is why you got to work on that mind-body connection, because your feet would have told you. They ain't want to participate in that jump. Hold on. So first, Elon Musk come out with the Cybertruck, looked like something I whipped together in arts and crafts class. Now that they came out with this cloudy with a chance of meatballs meal machine. Yo, fam, not gonna lie. I can't keep tolerating all the disrespect, bro. I'm gonna need someone to drop me a dime for the schematics. I drew all these vehicles back in grade school, bro.
To make those rainbows in my mind when I think of you.
And I wanna spend some time with you. Just the two of us. Dipped in Cheetos and got fried. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Hey, just the two of us. Tastes so good it made me cry. Just the two of us. You and I. Nah. Give me peace.
I wish I did it back then. But you know, I just wanted you back. I just wanted to hit back then. I ain't gonna hold you.
So, let me just make sure that I have this straight. He said that on your wedding day, in front of all your friends and family, even the Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Woo, child. That was the perfect time for you to moonwalk back down that aisle. And I know for him, he's probably having some regrets, but it's too late for that. But luckily, I'm prepared to guide his soul to the crossroads. Oh, no, you couldn't even pay me to try that drink, fam. Look at the dude that gave it to him. He didn't even trust the drink, and he the one that made it. That man talking about street juice, but it look like swamp water to me. He gave that man a glass of ecosystem.
Myself, personally, I truly think it's weird if another man touches your hair.
You know, they just not charging enough for this podcast equipment. And you know, when I hear a dude say something like this, it make me feel like you trying so hard to stay out the closet. It's got to be chasing you like one of them Disney haunted houses. Like, it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, y'all think everything gay. At this point, you might as well just die. But even that's probably gay, bro. Like, y'all act like you can catch gay like it's COVID.
Stop pronouncing the T when you speak English. Don't say identify. Say identify.
Yeah, I can't take your advice, fam. That sentence you just used had more T's than Milo's. You gonna have me out here ordering burgers talking about hold the old mayo. Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank. Boy, that fan probably ain't had a day off since they got turned on. Boy, it worked harder than Terry Crews, and everybody hates Chris. All y'all out there, man, to be leaving that ceiling fan on. Boy, go turn it off, bro, for some. If it isn't the pot calling the kettle a darky.
This isn't just an ordinary knife. If you stab this into someone, it will. This is the wasp injection knife.
Oof. Hey, be safe out there in them UK streets, man, because the last thing y'all needed was a pack-a-punch knife. Shoot, boy, as an American, I'd rather get shot.
Fell on me.
Dang, man, that's crazy. I really hope the pregnancy went okay and you all right. You know what I mean? But, I mean, on the bright side, this might be the first baby that was born with a full ride scholarship.
I drink my wife's breast milk every day, all day, straight from the source.
So the baby just gonna drink Budweiser then. She talking about I let him drink the milk because I need that release. That's what the baby for, fam. You don't let your husband drink up all the titty milk. Now the baby got to drink Fairlife. That don't sound like no Fairlife to me unless you're trying to raise a McDouble. Then y'all done told us this information like we wanted to swig.
Bro, like, what? I checked online. They're sold out. Who is buying this?
Hey, at this point, if you own these shoes, you got to explain yourself, fam. You paid the big bucks for some come-ons. For some beat it to complete it, fam. You out here rocking the Seaman sneakers, and I'm not talking about the folks in the Navy. Yeah, you either bought them because of the name or you just trying to show off that you got money. Nah. Either that room is haunted or she got a dude on the side like one of them old school motorcycles, you know, kind of like the one that was in Aristocats. I'll say when we go. But that's not why we're here, man. You know, hey, keep your head up, fam. I mean, look at the bright side. After this fitness journey, you're going to be looking massive. Not gonna lie, that's kind of annoying. I might have had to help her pull them shirt sleeves. Nah, I'm just playing. But for real though, bro, how is nobody laughing? Like, I understand not everything is a laughing matter, but shoot, when you're around me, it might be. But if you go back and look at that grandma's face, bro, you can see a true look of concern, man. I can just see the Lord have mercy on her face.
Stop being considerate in situations where you're not considered.
Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. Now I know we live in this time where it's cool to match everybody's energy as long as it's something negative. But me personally, I'd rather not devalue myself to get to your level. So instead, I think it's better if we just stop associating with people that want to allow us to be the best version of ourselves and get rid of the problem altogether, man. That just sounds so much better because I work on myself every day, man. And I don't always succeed at getting better, but I do try actively. And so having a person that makes me go backwards is just not good for my health or my journey to, being a better me. So yeah, you're gone.
I'm proud to be black. I am a black, beautiful.
Right on, sister.
A little lemon.
So you must have just airdropped the lemon juice on the sandwich or something, because that was like the conceptualization of a lemon added to the sandwich. That was only added in the hypothesis. Like that was a notion of lemon zest.
That is the championship throw right there, guys.
And the thing is, I didn't even know I was playing roof ball growing up. Oh, how the times have changed. You play roof ball now, you can get a medal, get put on ESPN. There's actually an audience. Back in my day, all you could get for playing roof ball was a whooping or the cops called on you. And I'm just curious, like, how do y'all even score this event, fam? Like, because, when I played it, the best thing you could do was throw the ball over the house. That was a win. Or hit it hard enough to make your neighbor come outside and yell at you. So, like, how do they get points for this? You said needs maintenance. More like an exorcist. That thing possessed. What you talking about, fam? You need to leave. So does that mean you like gayist or like pride power? Like, I don't know. I'm confused.
This is called the Phalanx test, and if you want to try it with me, you're more than welcome to.
Phalanx test? Look like a challenge to me, because if you go here with it, right? Then you can immediately go here with it, bring you here with it, here with it, here with it, here with it, here with it. Once you get here, fam, the possibilities is endless. I mean, you could go here with it, then bring it there with it. Up here with it, here with it, here with it, here with it, here with it. Once you get here, fam, you could go here with it, which will bring you immediately here with it, down here with it, then you right back here with it, fam. And then you can go here with it, 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 here. I mean, you can do so much with it, fam. Shoot, whatever he wanted to be. You ain't see him? That one horse got 100 horsepower. That don't even add up mathematically. I don't want no problems. Come on, fam. How do you even ride a horse like that? Be like, giddy up! Whenever you get ready. You know what I'm saying? You got to play it safe. He'll kick the kidneys out your back. Boy, that's a Souls-like horse right there.
In the Aussie sun. Just goes to show. It's all metal. It's all...
Talk about a painful realization, but when he said it's all metal, I felt that, because being from the South, you know about that all too well, man. Even the sidewalk can have you feeling like egg fried rice, man. I bet his fingertips smooth as James Brown shoes right now. And the worst part about it was going down one of them old metal slides, boy. You done about pan-seared yourself for a few seconds of fun. If this is what it's like to have trustworthy people in your life, I want to be surrounded by schemers, scammers, and scallywags. Not gonna hold you. This how you acquire them Looney Tunes type injuries, and you ain't got the power of the Toon Force, fam. I'm gonna have to pass on this one. Can I get a hell no on 3? 1, 2, 3, hell no!
Eat it with your hands when it is this thick. Instead, you deconstruct the burger.
First of all, I just want to say that touching a burger with a fork should be classified as a war crime. Secondly, deconstructing a burger is nothing short of an insult to the person that made it, fam. You should just got you a salad. But last but not least, when it comes to proper burger eating etiquette, the etiquette is to not have etiquette, okay? I don't care what you got to do. If you got to Batista bomb that burger 42 times for it to be flat enough to fit in your mouth, that's what you got to do then, fam.
Yeah, I'm gonna try, because if you really sit here and finish a whole entire Chipotle bowl in one sitting...
Hey, so this is crazy. You might be a lost character from Ed, Edd, and Eddie eating like that, fam. You one of Taz cousins or Patrick Star kinfolk. That bowl done been through hell and back, and I can tell because it's still on fire. Look like Batman interrogated that plate. Then you done chewed the bottle up, got the fork set tripping. How you get a metal fork to do that? Look like that fork getting some of that high quality slobber noggin. I don't think I've ever seen an animal more visibly angry than in this video, fam. This is what Scar looked at Mufasa like before he yeeted him off to them wildebeest, man. This is a visual aid, though, of what it's like when you playing with somebody, but they not playing. You know what I'm saying? And you just safe because of the circumstances. Yeah, you gotta be careful with who you playing with, bro, because if that glass break, you're cooked. Now shake it off. Shake it off. Mm-hmm. Now, if you wasn't trying to steal her limelight, your pawns wouldn't feel like you just gave Satan a hand job. Y'all don't ever feel like y'all getting scammed with the smash patties, fam? I mean, you find more beef in a heated argument than in one of them burgers. That don't make no sense, dog. How the burger gonna be on Ozempic? Boy, he just spared that man whole lineage. That smack was gonna cause generational trauma. I'm talking about he was finna smack hellfire out of you, fam. That man drew that smack back to a place where you was gonna need GPS coordinates to find it, dog. I'm talking about distance and longitude and latitude. That was coming from a place of frustration and anger.
When you go to Texas Roadhouse.
Now that the topic has got brought up, let's talk about it. Who actually eat at Texas Roadhouse? And I'm not saying like who goes to the establishment, like who actually eat the food that they order when they go to Texas Roadhouse. Because me personally, bro, by the time the food done got there, I done ate so much bread. If you did my DNA test, it'd come back as loaf. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, the bread's so good. And it's really just that butter. Because, like, when that bread be fresh, bro, and how it be shining and glistening, brother. Ooh. Oh, brother, man. I got to get me peas. And then they just keep on bringing them back. Basket after basket. They don't ask me what I want. I already done ate. You know what I'm saying? So, when they come and get my food, they get my order. Just bring me a to-go box. And put some more bread in there if you could.
So SportsCenter wants to know is what happens if you eat this and you don't work out?
This is going to be so much worse if you don't understand the reference, bro. I got to see it through. That's not just a boulder. It's the rock.
My husband got me, my little sister, and my best friend pregnant all at the same.
I don't even think Shakespeare could have came up with a betrayal this strong, boy. That brother must have been in heat when he got y'all pregnant, man. God, dog, he doing a child support speed run. Now the kids finna have to call him Uncle Daddy and stuff like that, man. That's unfortunate.
I'm not shy. I just don't speak if I don't have anything to say.
Oh, I see. This is really one of those things that you gotta learn about me ahead of time so you don't take it personal. Because in reality, I'm a quiet dude, you know, but I'm also an intrusive thought personified. Like, you don't really know what I'm going to do next or say next because I just react to the world around me. And then I also have moments where I just kind of, my personality seep out a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And I do something crazy. But aside from that, fam, like I would really just sit there in silence. Like we can hang out all day and I won't say nothing. And it's like moments of comedic relief. And then I go back into my silence until I get comfortable with you. And then I might talk to you a little bit more. But aside from that, I just be chilling, man. So where's Jeffrey? You know what? I don't even know him. Maybe he earned it.
Just resisted the strongest impulse of my life.
Man, y'all know I be trying to stat pad in life, so, you know, I would have had to attempt the stunt jump at the very least so I can get an achievement point like his GTA 5. True, but my intrusive thoughts be winning a lot of times, by being honest with you, boy. I would have turned it to the Dukes of Hazzard. Not gonna lie, that's like the first time I went to a comment section for Safe Haven, bro. That's kind of terrifying, bro. I mean, I know she might be a nice lady, but I'm not trying to find out about that. You know, I play Resident Evil, all of them. This right here, the house, the way she's smiling, yeah, this not gonna end well for me.
Ow, I pulled something.
Pulled something? Little buddy, it looked like you pulled everything. You fell in cursive. That fall lasted so long, YouTube would have tried to put an ad break on it.
Excuse me, sir. Run! Go! It's not funny!
Oh, no, don't tell him nothing. This is a circle of life. Sometimes you got to watch things play out. You can't interrupt that. That's natural. You know what I'm saying? This one of them good old Darwin demonstrations. And I know you probably feel like you're doing the right thing, you know, trying to save his life. He got that curiosity chromosome. He can't help himself. But you know what I mean? You know, part of the process of fucking around is finding out. You know what I'm saying? And that got to take place so people can learn, you know? So his life may not be salvageable. But think about all the onlookers and the people on the internet that's going to learn a valuable lesson from his failure.
If you were offered $100 million, but you had to sell a family member.
Would I? I had 2 family members that was gonna let me die for free, fam. You can get them on a BOGO sale for this generous offer. The only thing I ask is that we pinky promise ain't gonna be no takebacks. I'm like 102% certain with a 2% margin of error that they sacrificed people in that water and you wouldn't stuck your foot in it. And see, the thing is, I knew before I even seen them toes that you was part of the Mystery Inc. gang, because we wouldn't do nothing like that. No, sir. No, sir. We would have seen that water. Amen. Hallelujah. We out of here.
UK is set to welcome a huge heat wave that will...
Fam, it was 86 degrees. And 86 degree weather, I'd still have on a hoodie, fam. I'm talking about, I'm from down south. It be 86 degrees when the moon out and y'all had a heat wave? Man, please, boy, I left the gym the other day, got in my car, and said it was 115 degrees outside. Boy, I had to pray real quick. I said, God, is you trying to keep us warm?
Do you like imitating the kind of these enemies and they told me to turn over to the...
My brother, are you reading a sentence or summoning the spirit? I ain't see none of them words in that paragraph. I know you was allergic to popcorn reading back in high school, boy. That man said, do you like EBTs and Wakanda's cat daddy and then the enemies or something like that? I mean, I done heard of paraphrasing, but you did the opposite. You read that paragraph like you was trying to reach a word counter.
This is the world's first bicycle seat that moves along with your cheeks as...
So that seat like a booty elliptical. Okay. You know, all jokes aside, this like a really good invention, bro, because if you like to ride bikes like I do, you know, when it comes to the seat, bro, you really cook regardless, because you got 2 things to choose between. You know, you can find that real comfortable seat, but then it impedes your leg movement and you can't really pedal as fast as you want to. Or you can stick with that standard type bike seat where the whole ride feel like your nuts in a abusive hostage situation. You know what I'm saying? It's real uncomfortable. So, you know, you just kind of tough it out. But now this one right here, you can, you know, alternate the weight on the cheekage, you know, so you can alternate the cheekage. You feel what I'm saying? And that'll really disperse the uncomfortableness. I feel like it'll kind of eradicate the problem. But, you know, that's a new word for y'all, because y'all keep on talking about demure everything, eradicate. You know, matter of fact, while we on the topic, why don't y'all learn the word accountability? You know what I'm saying? Where you hold yourself accountable, or respect, because society missing that nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So tired. Stop saying demure, bro, please.
Are you okay, ma'am?
Never ran faster in your life. I'm surprised you made it this far. You reacted in 3 business days, brother. You got the reaction time of a turned up tortoise with tendonitis. Boy, I'd have left as soon as that wheelchair stopped. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not an expert, but I have been in your shoes before, because that looks like a spider bite of the Black Widow variety. And I, too, have been bit by a Black Widow. Yep, same. I don't know if it was like a kink thing or because I said her husband was a terrible guy, but a win is a win in my book. But honestly, like, I have been bit by spiders before. Maybe not one like that, because, you know, you might die. But I mean, death ain't even the worst part about it, in my opinion, because when you get bit by a spider, you expect to get some powers, fam. And I remember the first time I got bit by a spider, bro. I went outside and I was just, and nothing ever came out, man.
Do you love me? Do you trust me?
Before I say anything, I just want to say that you did ask. So let's get started. I used that shirt to win a potato sack race in elementary school on field day. Boy, I went crazy. It kind of reminded me of like Goodwill met Bad Reluctance. That's the opposite of Goodwill, if you ain't know. Yeah, you got on sawed off jean shorts, fam, and the string still hanging at the bottom. That let me know you cut them with unsafe safety scissors in your basement, fam. You made them shorts yourself. Shouldn't have. You know what I mean? Next time, if you just hem it up on the bottom a little bit, made it cleaner, you know what I'm saying? It might not have been that noticeable, but the most bogus part about that fit, fam, it's got to be them shoes. Look like a pair of sneakers got fitted with off-road tires, fam. You got them shoes out of a Dave & Buster's skill crane machine. They're like them balls that you be trying to knock out of the Walmart little stringy thing, fam. That's what them shoes look like. They bogus, fam. Put them back. They look like they got airbags installed in them shoes, fam. Like, bad idea. You said they serve 9+. You must have meant 9 multiplied. Them sandals look generationally tired, fam. Them joints look like they was fresh out of bonfire, dog. They done roasted many of marshmallows with them sandals, dog. Them was passed down by your greatest grandfather, Jesus of Nazareth. Boy, you might as well go ahead and take 2 inches off your height in your bio, man, because your spine compressed like rehabilitation socks. And the craziest part about this video is your friends tried to be careful putting the TV down like you ain't just ram into it with a helmet on. But it's a good time to remind you that, you know, a helmet can protect you from brain injuries. There just has to be a brain to protect in the first place. And this is why we never question why women live longer than men. That brother must have got his baptism with a coupon. Boy, they only saved half. Your guardian angel gonna have a part-time job. You gonna be fighting for your life for 12 hours a day. That's unfortunate, boy. You ain't even get baptized for real. You got dipped like Achilles. They tried to submerge you in a puddle.
You have to clean your chicken all the time.
You must not know the power of Pine Sol, baby. Y'all eat that, you gonna clean your entire family internal storage and y'all can get shipped back to the manufacturer.
Let's go! Cause I'm feeling like I'm running and I'm feeling like I gotta get away.
Now, I know I'm not the best with directions. I'm not trying to get you lost or anything, but I just feel like, given the circumstances, you know, you did have on the hazard light, so obviously you acknowledge that it's a hazardous situation. You know, the best exit was probably 186, right? Because when your wheels start doing the Harlem Shake, you know what I mean? When they motorboating the asphalt, the best exit is as soon as possible.
Don't talk like one of them. You're not. Even if you'd like to be. To them, you're just a freak. Like me.